Hi student, in last video we have studied the law of equipartition of energy, and from that law we have concluded that for a gas in thermal equilibrium at a temperature T, average energy associated with each quadratic term in the energy of molecule is equal to 1 by 2 kBT, and total translational energy contribution to molecule is 3 by 2 kBT. Dear student, today we learn our next article, that is the degrees of freedom. We know that to move the molecule freely in space, it required 3 coordinates to specify its location. And suppose the molecule restricted to move in a plane which is a two-dimensional, then it required 2 coordinates to specify its location and 2 velocity component for describing its motion. Suppose the molecule restricted to move in single line, then it required only 1 coordinate to specify its location and 1 velocity component Vx for x-axis to describe its motion. From this discussion, we say that the molecule executes the translation motion. We focus only the translation motion. Hence, we say that the molecules contributes the translation motion in 3-dimensional, 2-dimensional and 1-dimensional state of motion. Hence, it possesses the 3 degrees of freedom, 2 degrees of freedom and 1 degrees of freedom for 3-dimensional, 2-dimensional and 1-dimensional state of motion. Hence, we define the degrees of freedom. It is defined as total number of coordinates or independent quantities which must be known for describing completely position and configuration of system. Dear student, we define the degrees of freedom. It is defined as total number of coordinates or independent quantities which must be known for describing completely position and configuration of system. Now, let us see the classification of degrees of freedom for different types of gases. And first, for monoatomic gas. Monoatomic gas. In monoatomic gas, molecule made up of single atom, that is only one atom, and it can move freely in space. So it has 3 translational degrees of freedom, and thus for monoatomic gas, molecule possess the total energy due to translational degrees of freedom E translational, which is given by half m Vx square plus half m Vy square plus half m Vz square. For example, monoatomic gas molecule like argon, neon, helium. But what about the diatomic gas molecule? We know that in diatomic gas molecule made up of 2 atoms which is fixed together like a dumbbell shape. Likewise, a monoatomic gas molecule, the diatomic gas molecule also possesses the translational degrees of freedom. But in addition to that, it possesses the rotational degrees of freedom because it is capable to rotate about the center of mass around the 2 perpendicular axes y and z axis. The rotation about the line joining between 2 atoms is negligible because the moment of inertia about these axes is very much smaller than the moment of inertia of 2 perpendicular axes. So, in diatomic gas molecule, the total energy contributes due to rotational degrees of freedom and translational degrees of freedom. We know that diatomic gas molecule like O2, N2, CO, the total energy contributed E equal to Et plus Er. Er is the rotational kinetic energy, and we know that general formula for rotational kinetic energy, that is 1 by 2 I omega square. Assume Iy and Iz. In the formula, I is the moment of inertia and omega is its angular speed. So, Iy and Iz are the moment of inertia about y and z axis, corresponding its angular speed omega y and omega z. So, its rotational kinetic energy will be 1 by 2 I y omega y square and 1 by 2 I z omega z square. So, total energy contribution due to translational degrees of freedom and rotational degrees of freedom, we write 1 by 2 m Vx square plus 1 by 2 m Vy square plus 1 by 2 m Vz square plus 1 by 2 Iy omega y square plus 1 by 2 Iz omega z square. In the example, we assume that the molecule O2 is a rigid rotator, that is, molecule does not vibrate. It is found true at moderate temperature, but it is not always valid. Molecule like a CO, its atom oscillates along the interatomic axis like a one-dimensional oscillator and contributes to vibrational energy term EV to the total energy. So, EV equal to, we write 1 by 2 m dr by dt square plus 1 by 2 k r square. Also we write 1 by 2 m u square plus 1 by 2 k r square. So, in the equation, it shows that it consists of the two quadratic term. One is in velocity and other is in position. Because in vibrational energy mode, it consists of the two energy. One is kinetic energy and one is potential energy. So, total energy contribution due to rotational, vibrational and translational is equal to E equal to ET, T for translational, R for rotational and V for vibrational. According to law of equipartition of energy, that is, the average energy associated with each quadratic term is equal to 1 by 2 kBT, and so for vibrational mode, that is, the degrees of freedom for vibrational mode, it contributes to 2 into 1 by 2 kBT. Hence, we draw the conclusion for non-rigid diatomic gas molecule, that is, it possesses the, that is, at thermal equilibrium temperature T, due to translational motion of molecule along the three direction, it possesses the 3 into 1 by 2 kBT energy and mean kinetic energy associated with the rotational motion about two perpendicular axes is 2 into 1 by 2 kBT and vibrational energy is also 2 into 1 by 2 kBT due to potential energy and kinetic energy. Thank you so much, student.